Welcome back to the channel. If you are new, welcome. It is that time. We're just a couple of days away from May, so it is time to set up May and do the weeklies, the monthly. This is the Devotional Faith Journal. This is sold in my shop. You can choose your cover. You can choose a neutral or a floral layout, which kind of has these colors here on this cover. This was what I was using for April and March and April. So I got these little tabs here off of Amazon. So that's what I use to like quickly flip to my monthly. So that was March. Of course, March was Women's Month. And you know, spring for April. So that was April. And I've got my new one ready. This is it for May and June. It houses 2 months, and as you can see, 2 months is all it can house because it gets very, very thick, especially with adding stickers and things of that nature. I've got it all ready to go, and there are daily devotional entries. So that's why it's thick, because there is a daily devotional entry that you're using each day that has the affirmation, your prayer, your gratitude, devotional notes, and then evening reflection for those who are new. So that's why it gets to be very thick, and it can only house about 2 months. These are the new tab dashboards, and this one incorporates a habit tracker. So this is great. You can either use a dry erase marker. They tend to like rub off, so you can definitely use a Sharpie, which wipes off really clean with alcohol. So that's probably what I'll use, is a Sharpie marker. And then you can put in here whether you're tracking daily prayer, you're tracking Bible study, you're tracking scripture writing, and the trackers are on the front and the back of that first one. And then you have these lovely ladies, which come in 2 skin tones. You have a darker skin tone set and then a fairer skin tone set. So you have these other 3 dashboards that have these ladies on them. So that's all new for this new Devotional Faith Journal. And this is one of the newer covers. And that's me most mornings. Bonnet on the head and in my Devotional Faith Journal. So I love this. There goes the back. And then the inside just has that scene. So we're going to go ahead and get this set up and get the May title page, the May monthly, the prayer dashboards done first. I'll probably break this video up into 2 because it tends to be quite long. I do the whole month. So I do the whole month of prayer dashboards and the whole month of weeklies. I do it and get it out of the way. So all I have to do is just flip through my pages and get to it daily. Because it can be long, I'm going to break it up into 2 videos. So part 1, I'm going to do the monthly, and I'll do the prayer dashboard setups. Part 2, I'll do just the weekly setups. So if you want to see how part 1 is going to turn out, stay right there. But let's get this title page done first. So I'm going to be utilizing for the monthly and this title page, I'm going to be using this printable, which I share monthly. I share a printable with my Facebook group. I give them a freebie, and this is the freebie all cut up, but I will put the full printable on the screen here so that you can see what the 2 pages look like. And then what I'm going to also use, so I've cut that up, what I'm also going to use are these freebies that I give out with every order. So whether it's a subscription order or a regular order, I give these out monthly, which is the month. So I'm going to use the May, which I think goes so well with that printable. And then the sampler, which is a sample of the Mother's Day printable that's sold in the shop, is this here, which I think is the perfect size and perfect for me to put on the monthly to indicate Mother's Day. All right, so I'm going to be using all of that. So let's go ahead and get started. So as always, let me first audition some pieces, and then I will come back let me speed up that portion because I will take time to think about what I want to lay down. So let's do that first, and then I will come back. Okay, so I was trying to incorporate one of the ladies here, but I think it would be best if I just leave them out. And I think it would look good like this. And as you can see, the freebie incorporates Memorial Day, because in May we do celebrate Memorial Day. We remember those that have served and laid down their lives. So I think this is a layout that I can put down. Look at, there's so much white on the bottom, but that is fine. I was trying to include some firecrackers, but you know, we'll include most of it in the monthly. I've got quite a few pieces to use, so I'll go ahead and do that. You know me, I like to doggy ear this. Okay, let's see. Gotta be careful because it has intricate cuts, so let's peel it back slowly. This sticker paper is very sticky. That didn't go down too well. There is a bubble. There we go. Oh, I think that looks great. That's me. That is me. Monthly time. All right. Let's get the monthly done. Okay. I don't know if I want to audition pieces or just start seeing where I can lay stuff down haphazardly. I know first of all I need my days, and I've got quite a few florals that I can put down. Some on clear, some on white. We've got these. I don't know where I want those to go. Or maybe I'll put one here, like there, and then a flag here. We have to see. We've got plenty of these ladies, but of course in this we want to incorporate this gentleman here who's acknowledging his this fallen soldier, and this one who is saluting, right? So maybe we can do that there. Towards the end of the month. Right. I think that would be a good place to put it. Let me just make sure I averaged it right. Remembering those that have succumbed to war, but I'm just asking if there's anyone who is serving, has served, or knows someone that is serving. Again, I know Memorial Day is all about remembering those who have served and lost their lives in war. But I'm just still putting the question out there because we do honor those that have laid down their lives. And we honor those who do serve as well. I don't know if that went down entirely well or straight, but you know what? It's not going to pick back up, so we're going to leave it right there. But I like how that turned out there. Okay, so we've got our florals. What next? What I think I need to do is to put down the days, and for these colors here, I wonder if, okay, let me pause for a minute and find some days. All right, so I'm going to use these days, not the dates. I like to write it out. It's just much faster for me. We've got Saturday. All right, so I'm going to get down the remainder of these days, and I'm going to speed up as I write out the dates, and then I will come back and finish the setup. Okay, so we've got the title page done. I was trying to fit some of the other ladies in there, but I don't like the way it looks, so I'm gonna leave it alone. Only if I had put it, you know, behind, but this is clear matte, so I don't want to put that behind. It could go over, but it's just the angling. It just doesn't work. And we're just gonna leave it alone. I think that's it. We'll leave it there. This is how the monthly turned out. I come back later. I write in the scripture writing plan for the month of May. I'm going to write it out. I love how this turned out. Everything looks great. We have our little commemorative area here that says never forget. And then we have Memorial Day indicated for the 27th and Mother's Day indicated for the 19th. Right? Oh, actually, Mother's Day is the 12th. So see, I made a boo-boo. It's actually up here. Let's see if I can get this up without tearing the page, because these stickers tend to be a little unforgiving at times. So I'm just going to move. I'm not going to move her. I'm going to move her. I mean, move the Mother's Day sticker, if I could, and put it on the 12th. I put it a day lower. That was my mistake. It happens. Oh, and it's tearing. I don't want it to tear too much. I don't want to have to do too much sticker surgery. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. I can hear it tearing a bit. I may have to use my little glue stick. And I don't want to reach for the undo. So we're going to make it look nice again. I hear you, I hear you, I hear you. Okay, not too bad. So we're going to put it here to indicate the 12th. All right. And I'll do like I did for do I want to move her? I had enough trouble with the Mother's Day. I don't want to do that. I'm just going to do this. I like my little arrows for Mother's Day. That's it. We're good. Okay. All we have left to do are our prayer dashboards. And if you're new and you don't know how I do these, this is where I do the weekly prayers, what I'm praying for the week. And it goes in these boxes here. This is the prayer dashboard. So it's prayer request or praying for. No, I can just leave it like this, but I like to conceal some things, conceal these boxes, because when I'm ready to share with you all, as I do sometimes when I do my shorts or Instagram, I want to have these covered up just to conceal some private information. So I've created a little system where I'm taking sticky notes and I'm covering up these boxes. So I'm going to do it for the 4 weeks. I think it's, no, actually 5 weeks in May. Yes. So we've got 5 to do. Wow. I just realized got an extra week to do for May. So let's get those done. Once those are done, that is it for this video. And I'll do a part 2 where I actually do the weeklies, because I know this can get quite lengthy. So let me get those together. Okay, so let's do the flip through once more of the monthly dashboard. I don't know what I got on here. We've got our title page. I love how that turned out. Celebrating Memorial Day, also not forgetting Mother's Day as we look on the monthly. So I love how this layout turned out. Again, I'm going to write in all of my scripture writing for May. I'm going to write it in here. Let's look at week 1, prayer, the prayer dashboard. Okay, so this is the prayer dashboard for week 1, using this beautiful pink washi just to conceal. Again, I do this so that I can write down any prayer requests that I have, anything that I need to pray for during this week, anyone I'm lifting up, anything that I need to focus on in prayer. I can write them underneath the sticky notes, and still, with the concealment of the sticky notes, I can still share and do flip throughs if I need to. So that is the whole idea, as my friend Tanisha calls it, the curtain sticky notes. That's cute, curtain sticky notes. So these little curtains are there, and then I can still add in a little sticker at the bottom. So these little stickers are going to be indications of what the weeklies are going to look like. And I'll go into detail to where these stickers are from, where you can find everything. But yes, I've used the 5mm washi to frame it out, and that is week 1. Let's look at week 2. Okay, so for week 2, we have this beautiful deep color. And I'm going through this as I'm doing my dashboards. I'm like, I need some more colors of sticky notes. So I've got some deep tones, so I'm going to get me some pastel colored sticky notes. So we've got Tandy here. Tandy is a doll that's sold in the shop. She's one of the newer dolls, and she's part of the Church-Bound collection. So I used her here, and my little trick is to put her over and then lift it up and then cut around her, and that way I can place her down and still lift up my little sticky note curtain. So I chose some 5mm washi and the sticky note that kind of goes with the color of her dress, and I think that went quite well. On to the next week. Let's go. Okay, so week 3, we have got the blues. We've got the blue washi, the blue sticky note, and we've got David here. So he was small enough I can just put him down and not have to cut him or cut around him, and the curtain can still pull up. His name is David, man after God's own heart. He's pouring out his heart before God, and he is part of a new line in the shop that's called Wholehearted Men. So you've got a collection of men who are on their knees in prayer like this. So that is the prayer dashboard for week 3. Let's move on. So we have got week 4, and week 4 we have Clarissa, and I cut around her the same way I did with Tandy. Clarissa is also part of the Church-Bound Women collection, and I have this beautiful washi here that says, "You are a beautiful blossom." So I framed out again with that washi. I used this pink washi, which was the closest color I can come to. If I had like a grayish tone, like more like this, it would be great. But I'm gonna get some more sticky notes in different colors. So that is what the week 4 prayer dashboard is looking at like. Let's look at the last week. So week 5, I have to write in my 5. That's okay. So this is the dashboard for week 5, week 1, and week 5. I'm going to be using the same sticker collection. You'll see what that looks like when I get to it, when I do the weeklies. So I'm using one of the dolls here. No specific name to her, but she's part of the Intercessory 2 collection. So she was small enough that I could just put her on the sticky, and I didn't have anything to kind of go because the tones in this collection are purple and yellows, and I used yellow washi, so I said let me just use the black sticky note. Again, it goes well, everything goes well together, and I love how it turned out. So we've got to get these 5 weeklies done for May. So stay tuned for video number 2, part 2, where I do all of the weeklies for May. I hope you enjoyed this so far, and if you have, please give it a like and also comment below. Let me know what you think of my little curtain sticky note technique and the elements that I've used in decorating even the monthlies and the weeklies. Love to hear from you. Love to read your comments and answer them. So please do that. And if you are not subscribed, I hope you consider subscribing and hitting the notification bell, selecting all. That way you don't miss my next video, especially part 2. And that is it. So I'll chat with you all in the next one. Be blessed.